women have a lot more support with their stress and with their situations than a man. So, like he said, he's went through it personally. We don't ever talk about, period, what a man goes through that is actually there with the woman. Like, that is a great deal of stress in itself. I haven't gone through it, but I've seen a lot of men go through it. That is a great deal of stress because they're the ones that have to literally go to the store. It's a difference between waking up and then waking up, getting your clothes on, getting in your car, going to the store to get some formula or whatever she.
It's more than that, man. It's the emotional support you gotta give, man. The late nights, you know, like of course she's the one that's crying and cramping, but I gotta stay up with you and still gotta go to work in an hour.
And then I felt there with the fact of me being your protector and provider, and now you're in some pain and I can't do nothing about it. The fact of me dealing with the fact of being helpless in a situation where you look for me to help you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not even at the idea that she and the baby could die to this.
Yeah, so you got. So I don't know.
But y'all comparing this. I get what y'all saying. That's why
we're talking about stress. We're talking about stress.
I get it. But he's basically comparing it. He's saying that we go through, that we have more. And I'm saying when we're comparing like parents, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like we go through our stress, but it's like that's the person that's going through it. Like that's a different pain. Like that's. But I get what you're saying.
I don't agree with the
yes,
fact
but
of
is there not support for that?
But I don't agree with the fact of us.
You can't take away
us comparing. I don't.
That's his question, basically.
Because I'm not a woman, you're not a woman.
Right.
So I can't say what a woman's stress is like. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have a period every month. I don't know what it's like to, you know what I'm saying, to have to deal with your body doing. I don't know. So it's not for me to say what a woman's stress is. Just like not for a woman to say what my stress is. Because you're not a man. You don't know what stresses me. Right. What you may think don't stress me might be the main thing stressing me. Right. So we can't really compare stress. That's
it'll vary.
We need to really just pray for stress.
Now to Josh's point, you know, like they got support systems. Men oftentimes keep that on the inside. We don't talk to nobody.
But that is not their fault. That's our fault.
Yes, that's my fault.
That's our fault.
No, well, to a certain degree,
we got the same help they got, but sometimes our pride, our ego get in the way. We got the same help, just not as many sources.
I think that's what we mean.
Yeah, but we got the same help though. But sometimes our ego and our pride, let's be honest, sometimes our ego and our pride get to it. Man, I don't want to do that because I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna watch how I bring it about the movie.
No, but we okay. So let's take it back in the house. So when she's like, "Hey, babe, are you okay?" You know you're not okay. You see what I'm saying? But you're gonna tell her, "Yeah, we straight. Don't worry about it, baby. Keep, I'm your rock. Stay strong." And you crying on the inside, you struggling on the inside. She'll never know that. So then when she like snapping off at you, like you this, that, and the other, you know, boo, you don't know what I just went through to get through this moment. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with that.
Because oftentimes women value us on what we can provide. Men in general, people and women, no matter what you're into, they value a man based on what you can provide out of a relationship. It's very rare when you get into a situation to be unconditionally loved as a man.
To be what?
Unconditionally loved as a man.
I don't know about that.
You say you agree with that?
I don't know about that. My wife loves me unconditionally.
Yeah, that's what
I'm glad that you have that, but a lot of times, and a lot of men are out here, especially in the media. So, if they didn't have their money, if certain dudes didn't have their money, if certain dudes didn't have their status, or certain dudes didn't have their swagger about them, they would 9 times out of 10 not be with the woman just because they had a good conversation.
But what that mean? That's life. That's
right. Okay, I'll put it like this. We will be with the woman that doesn't make as much money as us. But women won't necessarily be with a man that makes less with them.
That just depends on the woman at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
That's true.
But that's just how society, in a way, looks at, how much men make compared to a woman. But I'm sure it's women that make more money that's with a guy that don't make as much as they may make, but it just depends on their morals, how they grew up. It depends on that individual. But I mean, like I said, how society looks, that's not how it's supposed to be. In a way, they try to, like you said, we're the man, so we should make more. But in my opinion, I mean, make what you make.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, but who came up with that cliche? Well, you the man, you supposed to make more than her. I mean, who came up with that then?
Right.
You know what I mean? If she making bread, bro, make your bread. We gonna eat.
Let's eat together.
You know what I mean? Because we are a unit. It don't matter who making more money as long as we making the money.
I mean, but I think they try to. I mean, even if you compare it to like animals, the lion, that's the, that's the head honcho. He bringing the food back.
Not really. I think the female actually go out.
The female run it.
Yeah, the females go out and get everything.
I think the lion protects the pack and everything.
Yeah, and the females feed. That's what they do.
Hey, I was watching the Lion King the other day.
We would like to thank y'all for listening to this episode of the White Couch Podcast. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe, download, tell your friends about it. We'll be here again. Check you out next episode.